What if I told you the political kingmakers of Kenya are about to make a trillion-shilling mistake? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover the explosive warning from one of the region's most powerful governors and why the 2027 presidential race is already being decided in secret meetings right now. The Mount Kenya region, the voting bloc that decides Kenyan presidents, is at a crossroads. Governor Anne Waiguru just dropped a political bombshell that could reshape the nation's future. But here's the twist. She's warning her own people not to walk away from power. Meet Governor Anne Waiguru, the chair of the Council of Governors, a political heavyweight from Kirinyaga. On Friday, in Kutus, she gathered newly elected UDA grassroots leaders. The air was thick with tension. Because right now, a seismic political realignment is shaking the foundation of President William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza government, and Waiguru is drawing a line in the sand. She issued a direct challenge to the entire Mount Kenya region. No one should tell us to get out of government without clearly explaining where we are going. Mount Kenya must be strategic and deliberate. But here's what nobody's talking about. The rebellion is being led by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. He's building a new political movement. But Waiguru just exposed its fatal flaw. She questioned the viability of these emerging movements. She argued they lack both a clear presidential candidate and a national outlook. There is no presidential candidate for Mount Kenya in the opposition. And then, something shocking happened. Waiguru revealed that key opposition meetings have reportedly been held without Gachagua's involvement, a sign of weak coordination and internal exclusion. It gets worse. She claims that even within Gachagua's own Democracy for the Citizens Party, or DCP, there are individuals allegedly plotting a takeover, raising serious concerns about internal instability. This isn't just political gossip. This is about raw power. Waiguru reminded everyone that Mount Kenya played the decisive role in electing the Kenya Kwanza government. We cannot leave government and abandon it to others. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Waiguru directly attacked Gachagua's biggest hope. The former deputy president has been publicly waiting for former President Uhuru Kenyatta to join the opposition. Waiguru dismissed this completely. She stated that Kenyatta remains engaged within the government's broader framework. According to her, the former president recently sent a representative to President Ruto at State House, a move she says proves Uhuru is still working with the current administration. Not aligned with opposition politics at all. This revelation changes everything. It isolates Gachagua, it strengthens Ruto, and it gives Waiguru immense negotiating power. She defended her continued engagement with President Ruto, noting that their negotiations have delivered tangible development projects in Kirinyaga and across the region. We chose to negotiate, and that is why we are seeing development. And then, she delivered the ultimate political calculation. Waiguru noted that President Ruto is seeking only a single 5-year term. She argues this presents the shortest and most realistic route for Mount Kenya to eventually produce a president, compared to what she calls the uncertain path offered by the opposition. Think about that. A 5-year wait versus a gamble that could last decades. The implications are massive. If Mount Kenya splits, it could hand the 2027 election to the opposition on a silver platter. But if it stays united behind Ruto, it guarantees continued influence and a clear shot at the presidency in 2032. The controversy is electric. Some say Waiguru is a pragmatic leader protecting her region's interests. Others say she's a government apologist sacrificing long-term ambition for short-term gains. The tension is clear. Stay in power now for guaranteed development, or risk it all for a chance at the top job later. But one unanswered question hangs in the air. If not Gachagua, then who? Who will Mount Kenya rally behind when Ruto's term ends? The kingmakers are playing chess, not checkers, and the entire nation is watching. Do you think Governor Waiguru is right? Should Mount Kenya stay with Ruto or gamble on a new movement? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking political drama.